Welcome back to another episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel again. To all my new subscribers, all my new faces watching this, I won't let you down. If you need some entertainment, go back and look at the old videos because that's really where it's at right there. To all my OG subscribers, thank you for being part of the family. I'm not gonna let you down either. Today, we are literally sat in my 1999 Honda Accord stick shift, which is my little daily driver since the C300 had a accident. And I am proud to announce that today is the first installment of an ongoing series that I'm going to be calling Under the Hood. So, what is Under the Hood? I'm basically taking any beat or song that I made with a major artist or anything that I feel is special enough to show you guys, and I'm taking it apart, breaking it down, and showing you guys how I made it under the hood. And that starts today. Stick around for later, it's gonna be fire. But in the meantime, we are here at my new studio. So not my old studio that you guys saw right there. In my new studio, it was being built before all this coronavirus activity started happening, and luckily the contractors haven't stopped working, so that's good for me because I've been locked in the house. I really need to get out the house because my creativity is taking a hit because it's not easy being on lockdown and trying to be creative. Everything that creatives do is all based off of energy. So right now, we're about to walk inside and take a look at my new studio, which is currently being built and will be done in about 2-3 weeks or something like that. Let's go take a look inside. Yep, can't forget the mask. We're still in crazy times. It ain't over yet. I love this, man. That's what's up. We are here, guys. We have made it to the new studio. This place is so much better than the last place. Oh, not even done yet. Look at this. Let me just tell you what this is, guys. This is what keeps me from being annoyed at other people. This is my new studio, guys. Wow, it sounds so good in here. Wow, it's dead in here. The noises, there's no... Wow. To you guys, it looks like a bunch of wood and stuff and whatever, but last time I saw this, there was no insulation on the walls. It was just the wood, and you could see through to the other rooms. Like, I could see through to there. But I'm so happy, guys. Oh man, this is like, I can't wait to get in here, man. I cannot wait to start working. I'm happy when I work. That's how I'm at my best, is when I'm working, you know? I have all this space. I'm so happy, man. You guys gotta forgive me, I'm having a little moment right now. This is my first time seeing it since before COVID-19. You guys probably just see a bunch of wood, but I see hit records being made. And I'm glad that you guys are seeing this, but let's get out of here. Let's go under the hood of my song with Chris Brown called Blow It in the Wind. Woo! There it is, guys. It's called Blow It in the Wind by Chris Brown. It was my first song that really sealed my beginning to notoriety in the music industry as a music producer. It made things official for me. I couldn't have been happier in this moment when I made this song. And speaking of that moment, I was on the 405 in the old C300 stick shift when I got a call from my friend Chanel, who used to be signed to Young Money. And she said, "Do you have anything wavy as hell for Chris?" And I actually didn't, but on the drive home, I made the beat in my head, and when I got home, I made it like that, and I sent it over, and I didn't even hear back from her for like a few hours. And then out of nowhere, she said Chris loved the song, he recorded it, and everybody loved the song. Then 2 weeks later, lawyers started to exchange contracts, and I got the final word that my song was the last song to make it on the album. That was the highlight of my year. That's why we're going under the hood, because this song is very special to me, and I wanted you guys to see the breakdown of the beat. Let's just take a closer look and listen to it right now. This is just the beat. There's the beat, so let's get into dissecting each part. I have something that is kind of like a filtered percussion that you can't really hear. This is it right here. You can't really hear that, but I like to call these the things that you can't really hear, but you can feel. second layer of the intro is the bass. It's probably not coming across clear on camera, but that's just the layer of the bass. And then the last layer to the intro is the main sound that I have that I use the plugin called Iris on. And it's simple, it's just. We have some hats, some little hats that I did. Like a little kick with a open hat. You know, let's bring something else in. I got a little, that's an annoying noise. That's annoying. That's annoying. Little shakers. It's all about how everything sounds together. I actually have a kid laughing, of all things. No joke. Like, what? Don't ask me why. I just find random sounds and just, sometimes it's cool to just throw stuff in the beat and see if it works. And that was one of those things that just worked. Now you guys are gonna go listen to the song and listen for the kid laughing. Watch. Here. Not even that great of a snap, but it has energy in it for some reason. All this stuff. So let's add our bass in. Jumping in now to the second half of the hook. Rhodes keyboard right here. I love that. I love emotion. I love to feel things in music. Here's like a little synth lead that I did to kind of complement that. And that with the bass. We don't even have our main sound in there. Let's throw the main sound in there. I have like a little kind of percussion loop thing. I love percussions. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. So put that in with the other drums. Oh, hey. And that's everything in the hook. So let's just give you everything right now. Drops off and does a little, I just filtered that main noise right there and dropped it by an octave and just arranged it, you know? This is a fairly simple song. There's not much genius to it. It's just like, okay, put the pieces together. Music making is like putting pieces together, just like a puzzle. It's like blocks of Tetris. Does it fit? Does this not fit? Each component of the beat has to be saying something, and it's like, who's talking louder? Who's not talking at all? Who's talking with this person? It's just like a conversation. It's weird. Music is like a language. It is a language. Anyways, but as you guys can see, very, very simple kind of thing happening here. So let's just play it back one more time. That you guys. Woo! you don't really know what's gonna be a hit. You don't know what's gonna work for a certain artist. All you can do is just do what you know how to do best, network and send it out, and just kind of like hope for the best, because the music industry is kind of like playing the lottery. Not that many people win the lottery, but if you get a hit record, it's over. I'm glad that we got to go under the hood with this record. It's quick. We're not taking all day to do this. This is a quick thing because it should be fun and it should be simple. Thank you again for joining me on this episode of Under the Hood with Chris Brown's Blow It in the Wind, produced by yours truly. If you're subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. We just hit 8,000 guys. I'm super, super happy about that. I have a surprise for one of you guys coming up at 10,000 subscribers. I'm not gonna say it yet, but just know there is something going down at 10,000 subscribers. I have a link to a playlist on Spotify of all the songs that I produce for major artists down below in the description. If you're not subscribed, come on, what you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video. This is just the first episode of Under the Hood. I think the next Under the Hood episode we're gonna do is the DDE intro. What do you guys think about that? But until then, Composer out. I'll catch you guys in the next one.